Hello students, welcome to all of you in biology classes. Students, today's cell organelle is nucleus. Now we will know what is nucleus, how it was observed, what are the structure of nucleus and what are the functions of nucleus. To know that, please come with me. So nucleus is the in 1831 Robert Brown observed a dot-like structure at the middle of the cell. After that, and he named it as nucleus. After that, further researches started, and the various scientists came to the conclusion that this is the control room or brain of the cell. Control room or brain of the cell. It is absent in prokaryotic cells and in some eukaryotes also it is absent. In prokaryotic cells, a dense mass of genetic material is present at the middle of the cell, which is known as nucleoid, while in eukaryotes it is absent in RBC of mammals and sieve tube of phloem. Now you will ask, when the nucleus is absent, which organ will perform the function? Actually, in case of phloem, the work of nucleus, the function of nucleus is performed by the companion cell attached to the sieve tube. While in case of RBC, the lifespan of RBC is very short. It becomes only 115 to 120 days. So, absence of nucleus makes the lifespan very shorter. The scientist observed that in case of animal cell, it is the largest cell organelle present within the cell, while in case of plant cell, it is second largest. Okay, because in plant cell, the largest cell organelle is chloroplast, right? Then in animal cells, usually it is present at the center of the cell, while in case of plant cell, due to presence of large vacuoles, it is pushed towards the periphery. That is, they are present near the plasma membrane. In general, the cells have single nucleus and the cells are known as uninucleate. But in some cases, like in some fungi, the number of nucleus is too many. So such cells are known as multinucleate cells. Right? Now, why they are called as control room of the cells? And what is the structure of nucleus? And what are the functions of various parts? To know that, we will see the diagram, and according to that we will discuss one by one. First of all, the study of nucleus can be divided in four parts. A, nuclear membrane. B, nucleolus. C, nucleoplasm. And D, chromatin fibers. right? Now we will talk about one by one in detail. First of all, nuclear membrane. It is a double layered membrane having pores at some points. Having pores Now, what is nuclear membrane? Nuclear membrane is a double-layered membrane which separates the cytoplasm with that of nucleoplasm. Outside it, the cytoplasm is present, and inside it, nucleoplasm is present. So it separates nucleoplasm from cytoplasm. Having pores which permits the transportation of various substances, from cytoplasm to nucleoplasm and nucleoplast to cytoplasm. So they are the passages for transportation of various substances from cytoplasm to nucleoplasm and nucleoplasm to cytoplasm. Right? Now it is all about nuclear membrane. Then second, nucleolus. What is nucleolus? At the center of every nucleus, in the every nucleus, you may say, there is a dense mass is present, then circular mass is present, which is known as nucleolus. They are not membrane bound. I mean to say, there is no such structure like nuclear membrane. So they are devoid of any membrane. They are just dense mass of proteins and RNA. They are made up of protein plus RNA. Now RNA, you know, RNA means ribose nucleic acid. So they are a dense mass of protein and RNA. They are the site of ribosome formation. The formation of ribosomes takes place in nucleolus, so they are also called as factory of ribosome. Factory of ribosome. Right? Now this is all about nucleolus. Now third component. Third component is nucleoplasm. What is nucleoplasm? Nuclear means nucleolus, nucleus, and plasm means liquid. The liquid present inside the nucleus is known as nucleoplasm. It is a jelly-like substance which contains various enzymes, proteins and minerals. Right? Now next, last component, and that is chromatin fibers. Actually, they are the most important component of the nucleus because they are genetic material. They are also called as chromatin network. Chromatin network. Network means net-like structure, net-like formation. So they form a net-like formation here. Genetic material. Now we will say what is the genetic material. They are responsible for the inheritance of various characters. Now we will say what is the inheritance. Inheritance means they are responsible for transferring various characters from one generation to other. Right? They are responsible for transferring various characters from one generation to other, from father to son, from mother to son, from grandfather to grandson. These characters are transferred by these chromatin fibers. How it is possible, you will learn in higher classes. Now, next character. During cell division, these chromatin fibers becomes constricted becomes shorter in size, constricted and shorter in size. Such structures are called chromosomes. These chromosomes are responsible for the transferring of various characters, because these chromosomes are, in Hindi they are known as Gud Sutra. Now the function is more clear. Gud, characters, Sutra, chromosomes. Like Gud Sutra, मतलब such structures which are capable to transfer various characters, right? Now these chromosomes possess various points. These chromosomes possess various points which are accustomed for certain certain characters. And what do you mean by accustomed to certain characters? There are various points which are responsible for transferring various characters from one generation to another generation. These points are known as genes. You might be heard people are telling that this character is in our genes. It means it comes from our forefathers. So these genes are responsible for transferring various characters from one generation to other. So these chromosomes possess various points, these points, which are accustomed for certain characters. Like one gene is responsible for the height of a person. If father is the height of father is high, very good, then it may be the son is also have a good height. This character comes from his father, but not necessary. It may be it shorter, like the character of singing, making art. It comes from forefathers. So these characters are transferred by these genes, right? It is clear to all of you? Okay. Every living beings have a certain number of chromosomes. Every living beings possess a certain number of chromosomes in its nucleus. Like in case of human beings, there are 23 pairs. There are 23 pairs, means 46 chromosomes are present, right? Now the function of nucleus. Functions. First, controls all the metabolic activities going on within the cell, right? Second, growth of the cell is controlled by the nucleus. Third, In nucleolus, ribosomes are formed, and these ribosomes are the site of protein synthesis. So, synthesis of protein is controlled by nucleus, and all the enzymes and hormones are proteins. So, production of enzymes and hormones are controlled by nucleus. Now last, that is fifth character. It is responsible for the inheritance of various characters. Is it clear? Now it is all about the nucleus. I think it is clear to all of you. As far as your syllabus is concerned, I have taught you more than that of your syllabus. So thank you very much.